collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I stop to something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free?
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the third of three on this wild card Sunday. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Off
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Mahomes back. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. A quick slant, caught by Hill. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. winning carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. That is Omar Norman Lott there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They send Sutton in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the
First
play.
grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Brown.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing along from my Facebook question. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm even good or bad. High five to the starters.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Denver first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
A run with Dobbins. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Third down, 3 to go. Nix from the gun on third down. And the defense can't run to stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Somebody gotta do it. Put my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
2nd and inches. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready.
Hill brought in motion. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, somebody gotta do it, I say watch him do it.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Headed left, buying time. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. A 1st down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Nix next on 1st and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Bombers. Over set. Away. Ready.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Hawkins very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
A 23-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick
The kick
is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Rangers.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Yellow. Hey, Fifth. Let's go on, Ace.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Let's go up. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's It's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Third and long.
Arco Blue Lane! Hey, color!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's close to a 1st down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Second and a yard. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He goes to the tight end, Adam Trautman. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Ashton Galati that time, able to bring him down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's Hicks. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
10 yards. That's good. Broncos. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35. 25-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Whenever I got your money up, when you put on God, put money down. I'm letting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. And they done everything that I love.
Hold on, set. Ready.
To throw is Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and inches. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner. And we can see there as he picks up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Who checked this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's brought it down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground. And that's a big-time play.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Burrow his way forward for a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his man at the 6. And the Broncos are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's first and goal. Dobbins trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the 2-yard line, yet again, what can they do on third and goal? Next, from the gun, on third down. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Knicks and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
14. Chiefs,
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. To throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. You can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball, and I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Set to go now on first and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's second down and a yard.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Kansas City.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Third and long for Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get it.
Big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Hill brought in motion. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field. Just convert on third down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a fourth down decision deep in your own territory.
Here comes Smith on the return. It's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, KC.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He moves it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Driver start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
First down, Denver.
To throw is Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him taken down behind the line. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX, I'm the Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows,
give on the ground, and he finds his space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.